Hello, we're back with another Chamber Beam video today, and we are here at the Up Store with Eric. Hey, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. And Eric was the Chamber, what was it, New Business of the Year?
We did get New Business of the Year.
Okay, awesome. So you want to tell us how long you've been here so far?
Yeah, we've been here right over 1 year. We opened February, I think the 17th of 2024. So we've been here right over a year.
Okay, and how many people do you have employed here?
There are 5 other employees besides myself.
Okay. And we're going to find out some interesting things about the Up Store today. He has a lot of things to tell us that I didn't know he offered. But one thing we all know he offers is I know him as the Amazon return store. So what else do you do here?
Obviously, Amazon return. That falls under a category called corporate returns program. So what you might not know about that is that there are hundreds of companies that utilize UPS for a returns program where you can just bring stuff in and we'll package it and send it back for you. Most people know Amazon, right? And AT&T, Verizon, you got Xfinity and Spectrum, even Dyson. So if your vacuum cleaner acts up and you have to have a warranty on it, you just bring it in. We take care of it for you. There's a lot of companies on that program list. Some of we can't memorize all of them, so sometimes we have to look them up. But that's a big part of it, aside from shipping, of course. Now, a large majority of the UPS store is printing, and a lot of people don't notice that, but it says it right on the shirt, print and business services. So here at this store, since we offer the type of amenities we do, we are known as a business solution center. We're a full operating UPS store. That means we do passports, mailboxes. We are graphic design certified. We have prints, the print services from wide format all the way down to just flyers and regular copies. We do notary services. We have scanning services, design services. We have fingerprinting, which we've never done. And then, of course, we have binding and laminating, all those things to make businesses look professional.
Okay. So when you said printing, like when you go back to the business, but even if I needed like a wedding shower invitation, you would print those off here?
Absolutely. So right now we have a special because graduation is coming up.
Oh, okay, yes.
And what we realized is if you buy the graduation package, which Joshins is, the popular individuals that sell it, right? It's $100 something for 50 invitations.
Okay.
Most kids don't have 50 people at their graduation, right?
Okay.
So we basically took that, analyzed what it would cost, and we decided $40 was a fair price for 50 of them. But if you don't need 50, you can buy individual ones. With that being said, you can also design it yourself. Add your photo, add whatever you want in there, put it to whoever you want, so it can be individualized. So we do wedding invitations as well. We have a production machine that takes all types of media. The most difficult wedding invitation I've ever done was a silk media. It was a plastic type of silk, and the machine just did not like it. And it had gold inlay. But we did them. We had to run them through one by one, but we got them done.
You got them done.
And obviously, you can do postcards, posters, banners, anything you would need. Yard signs are pretty popular for people that, especially the construction companies and yard maintenance people.
But on the invitations, do they go online and do that, or is that something they have to come in?
So you can do your own and send us a file. You can go online and submit orders. Generally, we encourage you to come in and see us. We have something called business stations. You can see the computers up front.
Okay.
And those are, they have Adobe Suite on them, the new Adobe Express, as well as Canva for people that aren't familiar with graphic design programs. So customers can design their own items, or we can do it for them. And then a lot of people just already have their own design, and we just port it over and print it.
Okay.
So another interesting thing that we were talking about, you guys also offer mailbox services here. And what was neat about that, I think, is sometimes a P.O. box is not acceptable. So you guys, we have a physical address if we take a mail.
Yeah, we are a certified receiving agent for USPS, and they aren't P.O. boxes. They are boxes, right? So when you sign up for a box here, it does make this your address, right? So your physical address would be the physical address of the store.
So Eric, we were talking a little bit about the mailbox service, so we wanted to pan over this way and show everyone what you guys have to offer. You were talking a little bit about pricing. Do you mind to go through that with us?
Yeah, I mean, they start just as small as $15 a month. If you buy it in 6 months, you get a month free. If you buy it in a year, you get 2 months free, of course. Pretty inexpensive, pretty easy, great for individuals that have small businesses that don't have a brick and mortar address, because this would allow you a brick and mortar address, or it would look like that. It's also great if you live in an apartment complex and you receive a lot of Amazon packages and you're worried about, porch pirates or theft, things like that. A lot of our box holders are truck drivers that don't want their packages sitting out in weather for long periods of time. So they send them here, and of course we hold them like at the cargo hold area.
So until we decide to come pick them up, you guys just hold them securely, and then we just come in. We have a key to the box, but if it's a larger item, you just hold it for us?
Yeah, there's slots behind the mailbox station for cargo hold. So if you have a larger box, there's an area to put it into. So obviously only letters and flats go into your actual box. When we check in your package, it sends you a text message or an email, depending on your preference, and it prints us out a paper with your name and mailbox number on it that goes on top of your package, so we can keep those organized. Yeah. Now, obviously, if you don't show up for a few months, we might start getting worried and call you. But as long as there's some communication, you haven't disappeared yet, we hang on to them.
And so you guys will take the bigger, bulkier items too, right? It's not just, what?
If it fits, we got it.
If it'll come through the front door, you'll hang on to it for me? Okay, good deal. So we spoke a little bit about the graphic design side, and you guys are actually working on a project for our local health department. So this will be a great example for our folks of something you guys designed and you're printing here. Do you mind telling us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so they sent this over this morning, and they wanted 4 up. Basically means they wanted that design, but they wanted 4 to a page. They were making small flyers, probably promoting this drug take back day. So they order amount, they order the media they want, which is the type of paper they want it on. A lot of people, this is just a general 28-pound paper, which is the paper that usually we print color on. So it's a little thicker paper, and it's kind of water resistant. You send it in, they don't have to come in. We basically send them an email when it's ready, and they come and pick it up. Customers that want to come in and do their own, this is one of the business stations. There's actually 2, but they can come in and do their own design if they want and play around on it however they want to handle it.
So I can send you my idea and you can flesh it out, or if I'm creative like Alicia, I can come in and do it myself because I'm not creative.
Or you can send us general ideas. There are plenty of people that say, hey, I'm starting a cleaning service. I want to do this and that. And we send them a couple of things, if they want a business card or whatever. We say, okay, so we got a bucket on there with, a dustpan or something. We send them multiple options, usually 2 or 3 up front with a color scheme to kind of let them look at it. Most people usually pick the first 1 or 2 because it kind of takes them by awe. They're like, oh, that's pretty cool. And then a lot of people are very particular and want to make very minute changes, especially if they've been in business a while. Then they have very specific requirements or wants they want to put in there.
So for a new business owner, a startup, they could even start here with their logo, branding, marketing that they're going to build on throughout the time they're going to have their business.
Yeah, and we try to help you if you come in and you're new to a business. We try to give you ideas, right? So a lot of people that are new to a business, the first thing we say is, have you started a Facebook page? Because that's basically free advertisement for you. And then if you have done that, then we will go ahead and we will create you a QR code to put on your business card so that customers can automatically scan
Great
it.
idea.
And it takes them right to your page. So we try to help out because, we do have marketing solution options as well. And we can create videos and slideshows, things specifically for social media. So if you come in and you say, I just need to do a social media ad, we can help you with that.
And then the next question you ask them, have they joined the chamber, right?
Yes.
So over here, Alicia was pointing out some of your packaging supplies.
Looks like you have everything here that anybody.
This is our retail solution center here. So it's just if you want to have your own stuff, like we discussed earlier with some of our eBay sellers and our Etsy sellers, a lot of times they will come in and buy, especially if they run out, they'll come in and buy supplies. So we offer several different types of mailers. We can't stick everything on there, but obviously you can buy staplers, staples, or pens, or whatever you need, general office supplies, and then some general packing supplies as well. If you just need a little box, instead of having to buy one of those big shipping boxes and you're just sending something easy, this is a less expensive option where you can just come in, buy it, and package it yourself, and then you don't have to pay for the pack service.
Good deal.
Okay, Eric, so here is where we were talking about the services that you offer with the brochures and different things that you offer. And so I guess here's where you do the final touches.
Yep, this is the print table. So
Okay.
as you see, it looks like a large drafting table. It's about 8-10 feet long. And it actually has a cutting board on top of it. And so each one of those blocks is 1 inch.
Okay.
So it helps you measure if you do have to cut out. And underneath it's all kind of cool tools like heat guns, shrink wrap. You have a large square so that you can edge stuff up. On top, we have our binding machine if you want to, if you need to get a book binded. We have a laminating machine right here. And then, of course, you have your guillotine cutter for cutting cards or whatever. This is a business card cutter. It's a manual one for somebody who needs business cards quick. And they're just like, hey, I need just 5 or 10 real quick. We can do that on site for you so that you have some in your pocket wherever you're going. And this is basically what we would call this is finishing, right? So
typically when you think of a UPS store, though, you think of a bigger city. You think of Owensboro, Bowling Green, but we have one right here in our local community.
So fun fact about the Central City UPS store is we are the smallest city with the UPS store.
Yes.
Where is the UPS store?
Right here in Oak Tree Plaza.
Okay.
I mean, you can't beat us, close to Walmart. It's 1603 West Everly Brothers Boulevard.
And what are your hours?
We're open 7 days a week. So through the week, we're open at 8 a.m. to 6:30. Saturday is 10 a.m. to 5:30, and Sunday is 10 a.m. to 3.
And don't forget that they offer the notary service. I thought that was very interesting. Everybody's always needing a notary.
There's always a notary on
Yes.
site as long as we're open.
What's the phone number?
270-500-SHIP.
And do we have Facebook, Instagram, the social media?
We have Facebook and we have a website.
Sounds great. We appreciate you having us
Yes,
today. And we're
thank you
glad
so
to have you
much.
in our community.
Yes.
I appreciate it.
Good.
Well, thank you for joining us for another Beam video here at the Up Store in Central City. And remember to always be
excited about Muhlenberg. Let's go!